Welcome back to Audio Ducking.
Hey, welcome back.
Excuse me, Hawk. I'm trying to introduce the show.
Well, the host is supposed to introduce the show.
Not this again. We're not doing this again.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean,
Well, I just find it funny that you said we're not doing this again when we are, in fact, this very moment doing this again.
You know what? Take over. I'm the host.
Well, you can't do that to me.
Yes, I can. Jemima Helvetica Wad, the new host of Audio Ducking.
What? The who?
Jemima Helvetica Wad.
Jemima the who? The what?
Helvetica!
I've never heard that. You're not. Where did that come from?
That's my middle name, Jemima Helvetica Wad. It's really the name I went by originally. Jemima's somewhat of a nickname. You know, the famous Jemima Puddle Duck might be an ancestor of mine.
What makes you say that she's an ancestor?
I have no idea. I don't know. We have the same name. One of the same names. We share a name in our names.
It's not a last name. It's not a family name. It's a maiden name, if that's what you'd call it. I actually don't know.
Just cue the theme song, Hawk.
All right, Helvetica. Suffer with us. Show us that you care.
You came up with those lyrics out of nowhere.
Yeah, it doesn't cost you a nickel. It doesn't cost a dime.
It's Audio Ducking with Hawk and
Helvetica.
Yeah.
All right, Helvetica. Why don't you give us the news?
You can just call me Jemima. You've always called me Jemima.
Well, yeah, but knowing that Helvetica is the name you used to go by, I want to call you Helvetica.
Well,
Is it a dead name?
No, it's not a dead name. It's still my name. I just prefer to go by Jemima.
Well, I prefer to call you Helvetica.
Yeah, well, whatever. Okay, so there are new vaccines out, and I have absolutely all of them.
Vaccines?
Uh-huh. Don't tell me you don't have your necessary vaccines.
I don't do that stuff.
A man who doesn't take his vaccines will look at the man of a woman's
This
dreams.
is not a political statement on Audio Ducking's part. This has been Huck Brewster, thank you.
Well, I don't know. I just don't want my vaccines.
Well, you should get your vaccine so you don't give everyone disease. Just being around you.
Well, I don't think that's how it works.
It could be. I don't know. I gotta go get like 5 more knowing that you don't have any.
You're cracking me up, you could say. Disease does not travel. You can't get a disease or a sickness or a virus from someone else. If I have the flu and I sneeze on my hand and then put my hand in your mouth, you're not gonna get the flu. That's not how it works. When you have it, and that's it. You can't catch it from someone else.
Are you actually that dumb?
Helvetica, am I?
Stop calling me Helvetica. Jemima Wad. Jemima Helvetica Wad. Just call me Jemima. Or Jem.
Jem? So you're a man now?
What? Huh?
You know, Jem. Short for Jimmy? Short for James? Wait a minute. Jimmy isn't short for James. Jimmy's long for James. Well, imagine being long for James. That turns my whole world on its head.
Okay. So on with the news. I guess the vaccines are something we're not gonna discuss. Me and Hawk, however, will discuss this later.
I don't think so.
Oh, you don't think so?
No, I don't think so. I have to go to my job later.
Your job? Oh, the battery thing.
That's right. The battery booth by the side of the street. Selling my street side batteries. They cannot resist when I say double A, yes sir, yes sir. I hope it makes your flashlight work.
Stunning. Charming. Adorable.
Thank you. Helvetica, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Stop calling me Helvetica! What's your middle name?
I don't have a middle name. I never got a middle name. Didn't happen. Nope, didn't happen.
Right, okay, so what's your middle name, Hawk?
Hawk Webb. I'm Double Hawk. That's what they call me. Saturday night, Double Hawk.
Aha, great. Okay, so what's your middle name?
I don't have to tell you that. It's confidential.
Middle names aren't confidential.
Sure they are. It's like a social security card. I wouldn't give you my social security number.
I literally know your social security number. We're a couple.
Huh? How did... Oh, yeah, that's right. You do know it.
It's 78...
No, stop.
Okay, sure. If you tell me your middle name. Huh? I won't tell anyone your security number if you do tell me your middle name.
Well, that's, drawing a blank, I forgot. Moving on to the news.
No, we're not moving on to the news. What's your middle name?
Hubert! My middle name is Hubert!
Hubert?
Yes, Hubert. My middle name is Hubert. Hawk Hubert Webb.
Who would name their kid Hubert?
I don't know. My mom, I guess.
Are you actually crying? I'm sorry.
You don't understand what it's like being named Hubert.
It's not such a bad name. Hubert's a nice name. In fact, shout out to all the Huberts out there listening. We love you. You have a beautiful name.
I don't want to be named Hubert.
Hawk, calm down. Listen, Helvetica's a crazy goofy name. Imagine having a name with Helvetica. Imagine having 4 syllables in your name.
Jemima also has 4 syllables.
Huh? No, it's 3 syllables. Helvetica is 4.
Yeah, but 3 syllables is also bad.
You're right! Why must my name be so long? Jemima Helvetica. Ah!
Well, at least your last name is only 1 syllable.
Well, yours is too.
No, it's not. My last name's 2 syllables. I abbreviated it on my birth certificate.
How did you abbreviate it on your birth certificate?
I wasn't really smart, baby.
Why didn't you just take out the Hubert on the certificate?
I don't know. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't that smart. You guys are pathetic, Kyle. I wasn't expecting that out of you. Huh? Well, I wasn't talking to you. I'm watching a Hallmark movie on my phone, and the woman's crying. Why are you crying, Barbara? You need a hug? Maybe a really big hug? Okay, you know, Jemima, we both have goofy middle names, but at least they're equally goofy, and we can move on together.
They're not equally goofy. You think my middle name's as bad as yours? Yours is a million times worse. Hubert? That's the craziest name I've ever heard.
Hubert's actually a very nice name. I love it I'm named Hubert. I accept myself for that, and I think you should accept me too.
Well, I don't. Cry for me, baby. Big fat liberal tears.
What?
I don't know. I heard that somewhere. What are your politics anyway?
I don't talk politics.
Well, neither do I.
Moving on. Who did you vote for in the last election? I personally voted for the graham cracker bear in the Walmart gift section. What does that even mean? There was a box of graham crackers shaped like teddy bears, so I did a write-in ballot on the box. That's what box tops are for, right?
Just let him live in his little world. He's not hurting anyone.
I want to hurt somebody.
All right, so we should probably discuss the rest of the news now.
Well, I don't know. I'm still kind of stuck on the whole middle name thing.
We gotta move on at some point, Hawk.
Yeah, but Jemima, that's such a great name, and then you gotta ruin it with Helvetica. You got such a wonderful, strong first name.
Hawk is not really my first name.
What?
Helvetica Wad was my birth name. I added the Jemima part later.
What? What do you, huh?
Well, yeah. When I was born, my parents named me Helvetica Wad. But I didn't want to go by Helvetica because, you know, it's no Heaven Vitica. See what I'm saying? Helvetica, Heaven Vitica. You know.
Yeah, okay. And what about it?
Well, I just didn't want to go by Helvetica. I just don't care for the name as much as I, was expected to. So I thought, Jemima Puddle Duck. You know the story of the strong heroine duck who goes and saves her family or whatever she does?
Jemima, have you heard the story of Jemima Puddle Duck?
Yeah, she's really strong and awesome, and she kicks butt.
Jemima, she's a little duck with a bonnet who almost gets eaten by a freaking fox.
Huh? What? That's not the story I heard!
Well, that's the actual story. She almost gets eaten. She's walking in the woods by herself. Pretty sure her friends warn her not to. And she almost gets eaten by a fox.
Does she get away?
Depends on the version you're reading.
Man, that turns my whole life on its head.
Yeah, just like me when I realized that Jimmy was long for James.
It's nothing like that, Hawk. This isn't like that at all. Why? Is your actual name Hawk?
You see, when I was born, I was named, Hubert. But later on, I had a girlfriend who called me Hawk when we were having a special moment,
Huh? What a special moment?
Like just taking a ride in the car, going to a movie, drinking a milkshake, out of the same straw, at the same time.
Huh? Who was this? When was this? I didn't know you ever had a girlfriend.
Oh yeah, she called me Hawk. It just stuck. People around town knew her and knew me, and they all called me Hawk. And so when I met you, I was like, hey, my name's Hawk.
What? Oh, no! No! Everything's ruined! Your real name's Hubert. My name's not even Jemima by birth, and you're ex-girlfriend named you Hawk? Ah! I'm joking, I promise. Huh?
No, I was named Hawk at birth. My father was a hawk and my mother was a duck. We've been over this before. And whenever the hawk swooped down and met my mother for the first time, someone nearby was like, Hawk! And then, they were like, Hawk, that's a good name. Let's name our kid Hawk, and now I'm Hawk. That's my name.
Right, okay. So you were named Hawk at birth.
Uh-huh. Hawk Hubert Webb. Hubert's a family name.
Wow, your family must be a bunch of losers. Jemima, that's not nice. What?
Hubert's not a loser name. There are lots of winners named Hubert. I love the name Hubert, and I have a lot of respect for people named Hubert. Mandatory that I say this, just like I have to talk about Ohioans.
Well, I didn't say they were losers because their name was Hubert. I said they're losers because they're your family. Has nothing to do with the name Hubert. There are plenty of Hubert winners out there. I'd say most Huberts are winners. You're just the exception.
Why are you so mean?
Why are you so annoying? Okay, but seriously, did you have a girlfriend before me?
Oh yeah.
What was her name?
Dank.
Dank?
Dank.
You dated a woman named Dank?
Uh-huh. Dank chicken. She was a chicken and she was very dank.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. That's just her name. Dank chicken.
Was it her birth name or like a name that she got later for being so dank?
I have no idea. All I know is that she introduced herself as Dank. It was fun for a while. But, relationships, they come to an end. All of them do.
All of them?
Well, yeah, eventually.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, Hawk?
I mean, well, this one's an exception, probably. Unless you murder me. I think it will probably come to an end when you murder me. And I don't think that's too far off from happening.
Well, I don't intend to do that.
Unless I have to. Yep, there it is.